Yes, let we pray the world all left now we an. Now we get for make salon go before this music and obviously any salon person for gains with this music. Fambulem una cabo. Una good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending upon who side they join me from. For the people that we just joining, we're not the first in this for like then join the VOS network and particularly the show where the politics and economics, but we they focus that on Sierra Leone, on Salone, the way how we know them, how for call them, not to the way the way to man say for call them, but we know say na Salone. So fambul name, my name na Abdul Karim Kargbo, I'm based na Canada, and as I can always say, the thing we can allow me for put food na my table for help and take care of my family. I'm an economist. I dey do am for living. So fumble them again. We don't come with another edition or episode, if you will, of politics and economics. I don't explain countless time what I mean by that. But before I go for set the stage for now, I go suggest for we all share and una not forget to for download the VOS app. And if you not download them it, there they encourage you now follow now download the VOS app, and you can get them now both the Apple, the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. And I really really appreciate if una do for we all push Mama Salon go before. And I will give una the numbers them because I really want to let we make this program as interactive. Now that's making fact ask a big question. But by the way, the app for una we don't download the app, I believe say una go appreciate all the things that were they show, particularly the VOS television, the live television. And right now, if you go na the app and you click on the TV live, the VOS live, you go see me and you go see this program live. But where we know they live on the air, we they show soccer, and this evening will be last week we start for sure the Premier League and also the Champions League. And yesterday we showed the Champions League, and today we show the Europa League, and then the Europa Conference League. So people are way familiar with European soccer, they know that. But where we not able for show soccer, we're not football. We go show some movies and news and plenty things them. And again, if you just want to listen to the VOS radio direct from Freetown, we you can able for do that as well. And we VOS station now Freetown, the FM station now 91.9, and with the on you can able listen to music and you relax your soul. And also if they look for somebody, we particularly in a salon person, you can go to the dating app, and that app they go able for match you with somebody. We get a software where they able for give percentage of chemistry between you and the person in profile where they look at. So I go encourage you to try that. And the forum also, if you know somebody where they write like bloggers and people and we really like for write, you can able for check that as well. You can able for write article them and post them for free. Now the VOS forum through the app, and you go able forget we clearly, and also every VOS family member go able for catch you there. So that's not another brilliant something. And also we get what we call the VOS community social group where something like we on Facebook, VOS Facebook. I go encourage you now also for Leona check that, and you can able for get a friend, and you can tag friend and back and forth. And that's another fantastic opportunity as well. For like if you don't tire with Facebook shenanigans, you will encourage you for try this one. And again, you know that for pay nothing, and you can post like Again, you can do chat with your friends and all that stuff then there. So very good app. And one other thing where I just want to draw to our attention regarding the app, we get a classified section. So that classified section there, if you go there, you can able to post anything where you get for sale, the VOS app, and you will put your contact where people are going to contact you and negotiate directly with you. We need to take money in our VOS app because we want for make them free, because if we begin do that we will get for charge fees and all that in a day. So we want for make una enjoy the service for now for free, and as we dey go along we go decide whether or not we want for charge anything, but for right now absolutely not free. So family them again, I want for let una help for share this program, because where we share, the more we share, the more it will help more people and will talk about this topic, because this topic now very important topic will we get tonight, and let us show now waiting at the topic, and alongside the numbers then we want to follow on a call we are able for participate in the program. So let's begin first with the main topic. The main topic we want to discuss tonight a question. Some of una don't see now the news where President Bio sent invitation letter to Dr. Samura Kamara, say let Dr. Samura Kamara go to na office na state house and let her engage in a peace. Exactly how we put say a peace dialogue. So I don't say Boko una get Boku question for ask about that, but we go address them. And this now the letter. And the title of the letter say invitation to meeting on resolution 3 of the agreement for national unity. So now the letter this. I go read the letter later where I go deep into this topic here, but I get other topic then where I want for we talk about. And another thing where I go read now an article where Telegraph write, very interesting article, but I go left una for una do my own analysis and whether or not this way we then puts the caption. So some of una not go agree and myself, some strong words than they are. But I decide for sure I'm not try for erase anything. I sure I'm ask them put them. But we go read the article and see if the article makes sense, because they refer to some issue where similar situation according to them, where Palo Conte President Bio invite them for go talk. And all of a sudden, we say the door arrest them for attempted coup. Treason. Let we put on so treason. So again, then do to Dr. Samura Kamara that case day. So I go pause them there and then I go come deep into it. And the other thing where I want to talk about now the speaker, the new speaker where they elect. Sengepo Solomon Thomas. They elect him as Speaker of Parliament and now be acting Speaker. Now him be the deputize Dr. Abbas Bundu. So we all know say Dr. Bundu resign for medical leave or whatever leave. Una agree, but then say medical leave. He resigned, and in last day where he begin na April 30th. So today we na May 2nd, they don't elect a new speaker. And the deputy speaker where they elect, because this na be the deputy, so he resigned as deputy speaker and also as a member, ordinary member of parliament, because as the speaker, he not consider again an ordinary member of parliament for SLPP, because in theory the speaker for be neutral. So now I make suppose for represent any particular political party. So he resign as a member of the SLPP party na parliament, a representative of SLPP na parliament, he resigned that position there as well. So he give 2 resignation. I go talk a little bit about that resignation there in a moment. And then the person we replace him now as deputy speaker, Ibrahim Tawa Conte, they elect him as deputy speaker of parliament. And we know say na be very, very active member of the ruling SLPP party na parliament, and Boku people be even don't respect him as high profile somebody. We na no nonsense man, feel say he will fight corruption and stuff, but unfortunately, I go use that word there very loosely. Unfortunately, himself don't kind of drag into this politicking. We then care too much about them party instead of the people of Sierra Leone, in my opinion. And I will tell una, I'll give una 1 or 2 reasons them why I say that. Again, we want for let people and disagree with we if them feel say it necessary, but let we just do them respectfully. So I go talk on that issue there as well. And the other issue where I go talk about, we get boku issues them, even though the main topic now about that particular invitation where President Bio issued to Samura Kamara, Dr. Samura Kamara. So the other topic is, with all the ala where saloon people, we all, including we within the diaspora, we ala about how the increase in the toll gate fee, if they increase them, it will continue for put additional burden on the people them, because the transport folks them then go add the transport fare as a result of this huge increase in the toll gate fee. But Parliament pass them anyway. And the interesting thing, the way I want for to go to our attention, according to the news say unanimously. So what do it mean? You get the APC folks themselves will support this bill, this particular act or bill, for like the disapproval, I put on that way, for like the toll folks them, the people them way they man the toll way a Chinese company for let them increase the fees. So that's then done also quite recently, a couple days ago. So Fambulem, the last thing way I want for touch on also now about this electricity, the power, the car power ship. The thing way sort of I believe say bok of una saloon people them una say go surprise why the government take this initiative. Say instead of, we all know say you get secured, because we where they work for corporation or them big company them, we know say most times people can use their online or virtual meeting, an online platform them like Zoom, WebEx, Teams, they get boku out there. We're very secure. But yet, salon not get money. But we folks them, they say, then they go physically, now Turkey, for go meet with the management of the power ship and negotiate more reasonable settlement, meaning that they go negotiate the contract will they be signed. So the question now is, why therefore physically pay that much money? Who God knows how much of them get for go. Pay money, then get for lodge in a hotel, pay them per diem and all their expenses then they for go renegotiate a contract. Something where they can able then at the office and do a virtual meeting. And in fact, they're not going to even take time off their work. So the loss of productivity as well, then they na additional cost to this. So I want to know what you not think about that as well. We go talk on that. And another thing where, if time permits, we'll talk about is the U.S. Embassy. Waiting, if at all they play game, waiting and they up to. Where The time then where people and they cry say, oh, lights not there and blackout now free tongue, and even that begin way, let God make his soul rest in perfect peace, and let God continue for console the mama and all the loving people them of that picking, the relatives them. Where person people even don't die as a result of this blackout. Then all of a sudden, the very time where we they celebrate independence, the same day where they celebrate independence, very early in the morning, the U.S. Embassy in Freetown and put out this tweet. I go read the tweet. Thanks to the effort of both the government and opposition to advance democracy under the Agreement for National Unity, the U.S. Millennium Challenge Corporation, we all know the MCC, has invited the government of Sierra Leone to begin formal negotiations next week on the scope of a compact to support Sierra Leone's energy sector. Remember, Salon people and they complain about energy sector and all that. And all of a sudden they remind you again, say, okay, well, the MCC ready for give me that money for help the country. So the question is, why then chuk for pull listing the very day where they celebrate independence, and that day we not get light? So then they are up to something, and then continue for say the caveats now. Also, I kind of prompted for ask this question. Sustained democratic progress, including substantive progress on implementation of the final recommendations of the Electoral Review Commission, will need to be seen before, you see the caveat, before a final compact can be approved. The start of negotiations, however, marks a significant step forward in our partnership to address Sierra Leone's energy crisis. See, to address Sierra Leone's energy crisis, and a tangible achievement of the ongoing political reconciliation process. Befambulem, this not the wahala. Them indicate about Salone, they go through energy crisis, and then they tag them say this MCC, something where they don't put a long term, they don't tell the government, say the government, if the government adhere, because something like a lifeline to the tripartite agreement, they implement them way to the satisfaction of the international community, then go invite Salone for begin that process there for like we will get sustainable light, particularly in Africa, because the money we involve, according to the previous ambassador, say about 400 million, where in fact we all know say 48 million now in the power ship, they say the government owe them, and then they cause blackout. So meaning that now huge boost for the country because the government don't get that money there, since they're not even able to pay 48 million. So speak of 400 million when are free money. The only thing where they attach say therefore implement the tripartite agreement to the satisfaction of the international community. So at the paraphrase now, yeah. So the question now where I get is, what in the United States or the embassy they up to? They don't try this. President will not budge. So then bring them back, twist them and say, oh, they don't agree for let Salone begin the process. But yet then attach them back. But it gets for be with the implementation of the tripartite agreement. So why? Why therefore bring this during Independence Day? Remind people them of the blackout and even talk about the crisis, energy crisis, where they know very well, say President Bio not willing for let that thing they go well, for let the tripartite agreement for comply. And I go ask the question now is the invitation where President Bio extend to Samura Kamara for peace talk, when I feel say it go support or it go undermine the Tripartite Committee's effort? How are you from Una? Of course, we don't post that question in YouTube, and we'll go try for post them back na Facebook. So Una go answer that question there directly. So we put three answers. A, if you feel say it go support, and then B, if you feel say it go undermine the tripartite agreement or committee in action or in effort, and then C, if you're not sure at all. I know say some people are still not able to fully understand within this tripartite they about. On our agreement, we say certain committee go look into the election, the past election, and then see how they can come up with recommendations so the future elections then will be free, fair, and credible. So now the main thing that. But now the question is, how you go able for assess if you don't get the full information? How you gonna know if the previous way they conduct election in all right, or whose side they need for change or adjust, if you don't get the full picture? So that's not the turning block. That's not the roadblock. With the APC, then they say, and most of the supporters them, they wait. So APC then they say they for begin from the 2023 elections. So for release the disaggregated data by polling station. Then say that. And the chairman where they represent APC, the person where they represent APC, now the committee, where now the chairman for the committee, if they don't even say that. Say that they forbid the starting point. So but the SLPP representative, when they own Agbagba para committee day, he said no, need no day. Waiting no happen, it don't happen. So need no day for go again to numbers them about the 2023 June elections. So then just need for look now the way forward. So yes, then we look at, for example, the voter register, all that thing and the fair game. But for say then go and say, oh, for publish the results, then they no, now they're not a part of the agreement. So that's now one tussle. So the question now is how then for go past that. So now the question also when are they ask, because now they now then stuck with now the resolution 3. So President Bio they call now, they invite Samura Kamara, let them talk about that resolution 3 day. I will talk a lot more about it, but I want for first Sierra Formula. So the phone lines they're open. If you join we from North America and you want call from there, we get a toll-free number, we don't go cost you anything at all. And then they now on we. Just because we want for it be easier for people they not pay anything for reach VOS. So we go take care of that cost today. And not toll free, but again for the people within North America, we're not able to extend that because it will be too expensive for we extend that to UK and Australia and the other countries in Europe. Of course, Salon, we don't get that opportunity today for get a toll-free number. So people can go call directly from Salon, we not cost them. We know each date in terms of with technology. But if you call from North America, the toll-free number now 1-866-944-7722. 1-866-944-7722. If they call from the UK, the local number for reach we from the UK now +44 2080 891455 +44 2080 891455. If they call from Australia, the local number where you can reach we from Australia now +61 2909 84337 +61 2909 84337. we number we na WhatsApp number where we making call one port number. This number na universal. It don't matter who say you dey call we from, you go able for reach we. And that number dey na 1-343-997-5828. 1-343-997-5828. So that's not the WhatsApp number where it don't matter who say you call from. Once you get internet connection and you WhatsApp, they work fine on your phone, you for able for get we directly, for reach we directly. And also we get we number we station as I say up front, we na VOS radio na Freetown and 91.9 FM. So I go encourage you now for like una listen to that. They get very good programs them. Sometimes can they some programs then they broadcast them na Facebook and VOS network, now YouTube channel, and now we Twitter feed, and also now the app, so you can able for reach them. And the other way, if because of them based now Freetown and we not get yet the license for broadcast directly in the entire country, you can download the app where you go able for listen to them through the app. And the app now free. So all you need for do, if you use Android, go na Google Play Store and just type VOS television, the app will come up and then you download them. The same thing again for Apple App Store. If you somebody we get iPhone, just type VOS television, you're able for download we app directly na your iPhone. So we don't get calls them. Let me take the first call tonight, because when I know say me not like for all the phone line, I want for a from people, as many people as possible. So let me take the first call. VOS Network. Hello caller, waiting on your name and where you call from, please.
Yeah, Mr. Kargbo, good evening, sir. And this is Mohammed. I call from Boston, Massachusetts, in America.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Brother Mohammed. Go ahead, please. You get 3 minutes. Talk to me. What do you want for discuss tonight, sir?
Before I ever start the discussion, I go on for say Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. This tripartite here, God don't make. That's why they don't go sign up for we, the citizens of Sierra Leone, for we, the people of Sierra Leone. Now, these tripartites don't reach now the stage where they say, therefore talk for we, the people are now in Sierra Leone, who for know how them vote, who for know the results, who for know how Mohamed Kone come about and give the results, say, Maada Bio, he win. He say, I be tell you last week, say, Maada Bio na be my schoolmates na both school. Na guy where he no go ever do in for say the effort they try for go do in favor of with the people them or for go with the tripartite. They try for go undermine them because a man will elect power from school days. Not today. Now from school days, this man elect power too much. So there is no way where he go talk for let them do the tripartite the way I is supposed for this. They try for go undermine them. So if Samura Kamara gets sense, we call us to make it no good. If he go there, they go eat case 9 hit. Like how they do Paulo Conte. Now so they do Paulo, they say, Paulo, can I help you on this corona or whatever?
Yes.
This is what been doing. Later, then get for go put overthrow business plan and say, one go overthrow the president, he go con this and that, he go end up now Pandepa prison. So if Samura gets sense, let's just say no. Like I don't hear in the social media say no they go there, let no go there. If you see go there, all man go talk and back. All man go talk and back because this man, nothing no go the way he go stop this in power. He don't begin to start for fly safe for go again, which I not supposed for go. So there is no way where this man go stop. There is no way where he go stop. Pass no more now, then get for do what the tripartite say, and they get for implement what they say at the tripartite and try for solve this thing once and for all for let it stay done. Because if not to that day, we go still in at the same way no more. Same way, no improvement, nothing they go before. Nothing they go before in that country. The people that they continue for so far, people then go always the left, they punish them. State to this Sierra Leone. good water no dey for drink. We not dey blame mother though, because all the other government them are the same thing. Although in those days, Shakasi in time, they try for bring clean water, pipe water. Now all the provinces are still remember why be small. Shakasi bring Degrimon, Mainland one they get big tank, Yile, all them big tank, they all get big tanks for pump water. When a Degrimon company be go install them in Sierra Leone. But all the one they don't spoil. The problem in Sierra Leone, the all the maintenance. There is no maintenance done in Sierra Leone. Like then country where we did in so even the apartment they hold the rent, then they tell you they can't maintenance. Then they write you letter say they can't maintenance now your apartment too. So they would they can't do. That's not they only do that in Sierra Leone now, not a problem. When they don't go right out of order, I don't go out of order for life. Out of order for life. Some side and the way they go now corner hospitals or machine they see they write it out of order. Now out of order for life for the other go they give for go maintenance and repair now don't unbug this week country. The other maintenance zero them, the other maintenance what in government don't make, where you don't so now so the country they go behind. You see?
Okay.
So if I reach there, I don't begin to read the boss. Thank you very much. Now all people them sister me that the first call I like it chance to let people them talk. Thank you again, Mr. Kargbo. I really appreciate what you do. Let God bless you with your family.
Let God bless you as well, Brother Mohammed. And thank you very much.
Amen.
Yes. So
okay, bye-bye.
Yeah, bye. Let me give chance to other caller. VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and who said they call you from, please. What's up? Go ahead.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Kargbo. Thank you very much. Good to see you back. Anyway,
thank you.
Me, Ahmed. I call from UK.
Thank you so much, Brother Ahmed. I know saying I'm morning to now. And
yes, yeah, you know, it's so interesting though. You see, when we be on this saga of this election stuff, you know, and I'm sure we debate over that, we talk it over and over, you analyze the whole statistics and you look at the constitution, the mandate of Kone. But even though they tamper with the constitution and with the 2022 election law, whatever, it's still no go with what the constitution says. Even the way they regulate themselves, you know, still go into rank. So of course you don't talk on. But you know, when we talk about this tripartite before, a lot of people they say, oh, you know, get for work, oh, you know, because of you know, Maada Bio will get a chance, you don't go free over this one. Now, we never allow that as people. You know, because let's look at what exactly happened and what the international community say and even local observers then. So how on earth we all as civilians, the civilized nation, we sit down somebody just stole something, an election, public something that everybody for benefit. I don't stuck with you so this. They will say more could just hold on, or more could be this to happen now, we'll go correct at 2028. How sure are we? Say 2028 is gonna be all right. You say if you get skepticism over that because you talk about that, and that's true. I don't forget what you thought. Because if we allow this one go, the possibility of the next one coming, or for any time somebody else who just get the army and the police, they can also able to become a dictator and bulldoze and do everything. But let's agree, say Sierra Leone, of course, don't get water and light system and stuff. But as far as I know, me, I grew up in Freetown, the city, and you know, all of me life when I was a young boy and stuff like that. So, but we get street pump there during my morning time. I can remember it's small, you know, but we still get street pump, and I can see, you know, so you know, with time then fade away. Eventually, come back after the war, we see that they lay pipes them underground and stuff because lots of construction roads and stuff. But the type of pass them big pipe or for the electricity or the water stuff, it will happen. As such a way, and next can continue that process and stuff. Okay, we also get cost recovery. I remember when we were small, we can go now cost recovery, go buy medicines then, and then painkillers and stuff that they can sell you and stuff, you know, those days, I can still remember. But today, they're not functioning. It's about we expect for move forward based on the promises way Maada Bio give you, actually. What would he lay out with the manifesto? But no, instead we are far behind. We go back behind. You know, sometimes people queue up for, for say, oh yeah, that we only do like this all the time from check-in time from this moment. Oh, now why can't we grow? Let's look at other countries then. Now, so Senegal be they do the same in time? No. Now, say be they do the Abdul in time? No. Even Macky Sall, despite all it you do, there is still pull am because you do some progressive things. But we always they come back behind for make say this law is bad. Instead of somebody come and change that and make all integrity, instead they can do the worst. Now this we see today. And I make we get a parliament where they thief. And I make we get a judiciary system where they go with the needs, the way of the people. Then just the support. Then we could get a police leader where in the more of politics than what in what way they do. We get the military where they support governance system more than for look at the holistic way of life of the people.
Okay.
Well, so these are the problems, Mr. Kargbo. Thank you very much. I know the time done, then probably I will listen and I will follow and I might call back. Anyway, thank you.
Exactly. Thank you very much because the lines then don't begin busy. Thank you so much, Brother Ahmed. Let me take another call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and where you call from?
Assalamu alaikum, Mr. Kargbo. Concerned citizen calling from the United States.
Wa alaikum salam. Thank you so much, Concern. And waiting you take on the program, like I'll be laid down boku topics them, but you can take a stab at anyone where you feel. You got 3 minutes. Go ahead, sir.
Well, my brother, since we don't even let you do your monologue.
No, well, again, I appreciate you on the call because sometimes a nice fella listen to as well.
Yeah, appreciate it. Well, Mr. Kargbo, made a call to be a devil's advocate now for a quick second, just to challenge our people, and to start thinking, rethink all this. My number one first point what I want to make is if the president invite his opposition leader for the peace of the country, for the security of the country, I think he should take the call. He should meet with the president and talk with the president. I think that is a good thing. There is no loss on that side. Moving on from that point. To the second point, the bigger point that I want to question, to my understanding, Parliament never voted to authorize this commission, this tripartite, whatever you want to call it. It's a commission, right? Parliament did not vote to authorize this commission. And this commission is between the SLPP and the APC. It did not take account to other parties or the general public as a whole. My assumption, and from what I understand, is that later on, after these two parties come up with an agreement, then they'll go send them to Parliament. Then Parliament then go vote on them. Me, I truly believe my basic understanding of law, this tripartite is unconstitutional. It's unconstitutional from the set off. Now they go recommend stuff for Parliament to go and take it from there and debate it and do what they need to do, write their own legislation. But this commission don't have any constitutional blanket to impose whatever they agree on the people of Sierra Leone. Because again, it was not authorized by the elected body of the country. But even better, can you imagine if we had a commission on economics and commission that will help our land, a commission that will come up with a plan for the next 25 years how to develop our land. Me feel say that therefore be better for a country than this nonsense. Because again, this is all nonsense. Why this is nonsense? Because if we follow the rules and laws that are already on the book, we don't need more laws. Because that's what this, between these two political parties, that's what they're going to impose on the people of Sierra Leone.
Well,
Again,
concern, you trigger something, and I know definitely you don't call, we don't interact, a very intelligent man, and I like the way they think. You think way beyond that average person. You think very critically. That constitutional challenge than then another argument for another day. But again, I just want to go to your attention, say, it not necessarily means, say, where agreement not go through parliament automatically becomes unconstitutional. I just want to let you know that. Anything, if it contradicts, I'll just finish. If it contradicts the constitutional instruments, then it becomes unconstitutional. But you and me, constitutionally, we can go into any agreement. So like that's the way you talk, say after they don't agree, they can go to parliament now. So that process where then they in the making, no make them unconstitutional at all. You get the point where they make now, because now the process. So then can go through the legal means, saying now a binding between the executive and the committee folks them, okay? And then put them all per the agreement. So lawyers then go come now, pull constitution aside and go through the legality of the agreement, because this is an agreement between them two. So now legal implication now.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you lined a break.
Okay. You hear me now?
Yes, you better now. Just make few seconds because other callers
okay.
then they will please.
I will make them quick. I will make them quick. The counter argument on that is again, if that ending the case, the after the Civil War, that commission that was set up, that detailed report that those guys wrote, right?
Yes.
We should have that should have become a law of Sierra Leone. Just because two party or some commission write up something, it does not make it a law until Parliament pass it.
Yes, I agree with you. It not make law of the land until Parliament. But however, you dey follow Mr. Shillon, the legislature self can able pass some instrument where can become law through this can be something where then go considered as precedent. It can be a precedent, and through precedent can be a law. So again, there's a technicality there, but agreement between two people them where they get witness and everything, like how you get parties them and everything, it can be binding. The only thing, like how you say, for let it become law of the land, then Parliament get for approval. So again, now that's make then talk about moral guarantor. Me for one, I not think say it to me now something where I believe in. I just put them outrightly, but that not mean say I not for respect the effort where did the TIFO put into this. I not believe in this tripartite. I not believe say it will resolve the problem where they set them up for. I not believe that at all. And I don't believe that. So, but anyways, I sure say me position now, but I can always try for be balanced and try for see the other side within the effort and the intention. elections. So let me give chance to other callers them, but call me back. But a very good point you raised, so where they go kind of ticklish people and thoughts and create another debate in terms of the constitutionality of the tripartite agreement. Thank you very much, my brother. And I can always add learn so much from you as always. Like God bless. And yeah, call me back if you think of any additional thoughts. Yeah. All right. Let me continue with the calls. Call me back if you think of any additional thoughts. Yeah. Let me continue. Yeah, caller, you want for turn down the volume, please. Now you said
yes.
Okay, wonderful.
Hello.
Yes, so you're good to go now. What's your name and who side they call you from, please?
Mr. Kargbo, this is Alusain, the call from Maryland.
Hello, brother Alusain.
How are you, sir?
I did do well.
Yes,
thank
sir.
you very much, and
Yes.
thank you where you joined us always. So,
all right.
yeah.
I want to begin at 2 points. I'm going first at the tripartite.
Okay.
Because me personally believe say we can make them from the tripartite. The things trigger that said that the peace commission we Maada Bio before. And they initiate this peace talk. Because APC still they go court. Number one. They know they listen to the imam, they listen to any religious leader, they listen. Even the elder chief, they know they listen to nobody, they be tawa. And the Surah, the one they said all the international community interfere. And they will contact the international community now. Because the ability, the then American ambassador and we don't believe say make a blunder because first the two tongue make first it talk they release data or something. Then later it turn back it say like APC kuna parliament. APC na end they begin cause them mama because both local man no be you say now you don't see the result no good why they go talk for say for kuna parliament. So that tripartite now make them form for them cook APC like APC kuna parliament. And luckily then go. Because the most important is because it's like that one party we can get now. The only one we're gonna be Mohamed Bangura with other man, Thompson, and then two more we go. The mayor said they don't elect mayor for Freetown. They don't choose mayor for Freetown. Like so I said, he's not be good. SLVP don't put somebody. Because the parliament president open the whole thing. My life they go on smoothly. Before now they decide and say, you know what thing? Now they say America can say, when they say well I'm only then go on because they forget to think this problem will happen. How you go put $500 million in a country? Well, number one, better light not be there because they be the cut cable on the piece. Not confusion be the cut cable transformer, damage transformer. If this thing continue, if APC can set check that money down the drain will go. I make them attach this thing. There's let peace stay for people give us this money. Let collaborate the country first. I don't even believe that the personal opinion. That the time that be the try to first 27, they don't call for prayer for peace. Second, they don't call the opponent because not everyone can stand against Maada Bio. And then 17, but at the first in this Africa, we opposition they all combine against opposition party, main opposition party. Only party they nobody know back APC now. SLVP they all back. Some of them, they must in Lamida, they said they're all in a parliament right now under SLBP. They all be the CPOC, they all be the NGC, they all man come over the KDBC. Now, event APC, they can't buy. If APC mistake win, that country, they go to kill, because they threat will be the come out from abroad, for say they for kill all particular tribe. That make all them other people in the country together, and police, they still waiting and call. So this is not for APC, they are school, and now they are done call, but no election will take place again. Let them forget about that, let them left for lie. Election will take place. Once they not go to court, then go file. The election will take place again. They say no more now, like whether they talk first and they say as you win no more, they swear you in. The chief justice don't call you once, they want to swear you in like a military, They know anything in the one change. They want to make sure they do like how Senegal they do, America do, where election, if they give them time for contest, all that in a day. How did they count? According to the constitution, they say the electoral commission anger for decide how it go. Now then they proceed for day. Not to ask them call elections so they for go see a presidency. No. If any contestant, anybody wants contest, they forget that possible chance. In a few months, like out in America, if you lost the contest, like out in Kenya, don't they swear you now. Also me believe that the process they want change. Not to know election, let them let for the give them people a hope. But anyway, let them keep the hope alive. That's fine with them.
All right. Well,
thank you very much. I'll call back for the. I get other statement about the judiciary.
Yes.
But I'll call back later.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let me get other people in chance. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who said they call from? WhatsApp. Go ahead, please.
Yes, Mr. Kargbo. Me and Ahmed again. What did something trigger me? Will make a call back, and because when you talked to not the last speaker, the previous speaker before this one, he said you yourself you have doubt over the tripartites. You know they condemn them, but like you have your own skepticism. You're so much skeptical. Fine, it's your opinion.
Yes,
and I want
for change.
Yes, I want to agree with your opinion. But listen, let me tell you something. This is not, we don't analyze about how this election go. You don't take much of your time, don't show me statistics now. We don't look at the constitution, the clause we give the mandate for announce, the election and for showing results. Me, who I talk to you, so me young person who grew up, it's a young guy now who grew up, and I'll be the commissioner for the North. We be say ballots even counted. What it can say if you listen to listen, make I tell you something, Mr. Kargbo. You see, VOS or 3 other stations are online, and they're very popular. And some of we they follow the trend of what they happen in that country every day. With other people away now, vocal people that na social media and other prominent social media, pundits or television stuff the way they hire programs in Sierra Leone. The population right now where they in favor of this tripartite is about 80%. Look at the people actually, because look at what happened today. So, anybody says, oh, this election is done, why APC not go to the court? We don't forget about that. How do you go to court when you not get the results? Because for what challenge the results in the court, you forget the result itself. And then you make you claim. But up to today, we get results. Will they get the gazette? So I don't understand why Sierra Leoneans, meaningful Sierra Leoneans, when they elect the country, then she say this is wrong. And then still they say, oh, America, oh, that money they now just can't make something. Oh, nah. Then they try for help people more could be good, more could be in line with the principles of democracy. What's wrong about that? Does that mean you get for beef from the South or you get for beef from SLPP before you agree, say this is wrong? Or you get, I don't understand. You get forget a human face and look at exactly what did happen and what you want. Why make we show into Usha or this Mr. Kargbo? Senegal don't know the election. You don't hear anything about election again. Liberia, I don't know. You don't hear anything about election again. So why the president invite the opposition again for negotiations on what? This is an agreement they're signing. And for your information, Mr. Kargbo, they don't bring in experts the way they into the judiciary, the lawmakers. Then when you look, each of them facing it gets a legal person. So why do you think they bring all them people there? Then get people who they investigate, and they get people who get to know about election. They get people who. Why do you need to bring judges there from Kenya? So no could think of this. So I don't want to make people make them look take some. This tripartite is not about APC or SAPP or any individual person. It helps for shape we as Sierra Leoneans for what could follow the principles of democracy. What's happening for this election is wrong. The election is fraud. Free, fair. We know that. Reports and all highlight all of this. So while we as Sierra will not go for good thing. Anyway, right. I want to stop here again and coach. I want to really listen to you and make us just pick up you. I can let you analyze anyway, but you give me the point for the forum for more we talk, and maybe you can. But I'd like for listen to what you say. Probably maybe I might come back when I listen to you. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, thank you very much. As always, Brother Ahmed. Let we go to another call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and who they call we from, please.
My name is Jay. I call from California. How you do, sir?
I did do well, brother. Thank you so much. And waiting you
Yes,
take on
sir.
the program tonight, sir.
I just want. I'm always. I always listen to your program, but I never contribute. But I want to this time.
Wonderful.
I'm piggy bank on the last caller.
Okay.
And I want to respond to Alusign and the man who can always the man before him. See, the man before him always can talk very good things. He can talk about contribution and everything for Sierra Leone. But today, I think they need to know more about the tripartite where they talk Sierra Leone constitutional. So I'm glad when you do that correction there. And Alusign, I don't want to attack nobody, but we get to be true to ourselves. The problem with Sierra Leone they get right now is the fact that people they're not loyal to the country anymore, but they're loyal to their party. And you do a very good job being a very calm person, very knowledgeable about what you talk about. May God bless you. They will continue to elevate you and move this platform to a higher height. But we have to realize they always, the defense, what people always being say, ABC, no, go me not to ABC, I left Salon 1992. I left Salon. But I can go Salon. I get business in Australia. So, but I'm very interested about what's going on at the country and I know, but not glad. Okay, if me, why be to go to school? I turn a host, I tell him, my mommy, papa say I pass. I take the exam and I pass the exam. They go ask me for my result. If I not produce result, but I still in a class 3 or from 2 or from 1, then I mean I not pass. That's just an analogy I did try to say. Corner say, Banabi, you know, okay, if you don't win genuinely. So many things can be at stake right now. The money, the livelihood of the country, everything just stagnant. Okay, I just read about Senegal who just finished the election. Young Bobo don't begin to try to put a warrant of arrest for the former administration, not to witch hunt or anything like that. Just want being accountability. But right now, Sierra Leone, there's no accountability. If you're affiliated with the party in power, you walk free. Okay. We don't see people who are the former vice president who they sack Samsumana. They come on national television say they do nothing for the country. Now eat so many eat money. Like why ACC no invite them? Nothing. It not happen. You understand? Nothing not happen. You come all day. You go to things that what they happen. Would they read them? Nothing not happen. But if you did on the other side of the opposition. Not problem. So there's so much things them. This tripartite where I want to bring some type of transparency, I would say. Hopefully, if they allow them to let them do their work. Yes, Samura not going at the invitation today. You can listen to people or whatever. Yeah, what's in the previous caller before I will sign talk. It makes sense if we don't go, but at the same time, it better we not go because right now it's in the hands of the Tripartite Committee. Let them handle that. That backdoor meeting they wouldn't do as the status quo, the normal way they do things. We need to stop that. Everything needs to be transparent. Okay? One null independent. Nothing substance of that man in speech. Nothing. I will say that. There's just maybe a 5% or something what really people will relate to. Just because you don't go pay money, now lights don't have. Look what's in Umar Fufana tweet today say at 1 something this morning, lights not there. So in charge of the freaking power place, nothing they go ask. So Salo is just a mess. Not give chance to the people them when they do the tripartite, let them do their work. And then we move. But please, you need for beginners. I'm not telling you how to do your job, but then people are working with some rubbish defense. They need to stop. It's for the betterment of Sierra Leone, not for personal party color affiliation. Well, thank you for your help. Thank you for your analysis. And you always know how to articulate things. And thank you. May God bless you, sir. I don't know again.
Thank you too. And the Allah will be because this is not democracy, it's messy. So even somebody where we disagree with, let we still get a chance. Yeah. So the not same true. Way not as true, some people will disagree with you, but we give you a chance. So thank you so much for your contribution, sir. God
You're
bless.
Welcome. Thank you.
All right, well, let me take additional calls. VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting on your name and who side they call we from?
Hello, I'm the call from Ohio, concerned citizen.
Thank you
How
so
are you?
much, concerned citizen. I do well. Thank you so much. And I hope you said you do well.
I'm doing okay.
Wonderful.
I just want to contribute to this program.
Absolutely. Go ahead, please. You get 3 minutes.
Yes. First off, the Tripartite program that is going on at Sierra Leone. I just want. Hello, you hear me?
Yes. You did on live.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah. There's 3 basic fundamental principles where this is not going to be deviated from the whole process in Salon. 1, the rule of law. 2, the constitutionality and common sense. This tripartite, they are going to concurrently look at the constitutionality, the rule of law, and common sense. The constitutionality is if the opposition did not go to court prior before this whole tripartite emerged, they are going to look at the constitution, how that gets for play out. The rule of law, for as long as the procedures, the recommendations have been presented, if it does not align with the rule of law in conjunction with the constitutionality, that is going to cause the parliament for take them and turn it into law so that it become the law of the land. Also, common sense is, this whole on to parliament, it makes sense. And for the good of the nation and for make the whole tripartite work out, I believe the president has no fault, no wrong to make a call out the opposition leader for a meeting. You and I don't know what was the full content of why he called the opposition leader for this meeting. Maybe we'll be for wait until the meeting occur, or that not happen, or maybe it not happen yet, or it go on. Nobody knows about it. But it is not wrong for the president. This is all what we are looking for collaboration, coordination, and seek out. Everybody they cry out, say the government or the people are not going and reaching out to the opposition. They do the attempt for reach out to the opposition, for make the opposition have a conversation with them. I think that's a common sense that we go for looking to her. If you be say, our president now, no one for call Samura again, nobody will hold him accountable for that. It just go say, make the rule of law happen, make the tripartite come out with the recommendation. That feel okay. This is my resolution, and I go present it at the parliament. That's not what he's doing. Seeking out, he's reaching out, he's making sure contact the opposition. And so I don't think there's nothing wrong for make the president seek or make a sit down with the opposition leader. I think we are going above and beyond all this conspiracy theory to why make the president waiting the one for talk. But you want for say this that the rule of law is going to prevail, the constitutionality is going to be executed, and whatever the outcome is, the national community are going to abide by the constitution of the country and how therefore maintain peace.
Okay.
We all look for peace.
Well, thank you for your submission. Great points, very, very salient points. Thank you so much, sir. Let me give chance to other people. VS Network, hello, caller. What's your name?
Thank you so much, sir. Let me give.
Hello?
Yes. What's your name and
James
where you call from, please?
It's Lusain again. We call from Maryland.
Hello, brother Lusain. What's your additional comments, sir?
Yes, I'll make something clear. Me, I fought in this for the Wabon on the the first Prime Minister to Maada Bio. I don't see all the government basically, although I'll be small at one particular time, but I begin to get sense on Albert Magai. So one day I'm going to join political party. I don't want to get party card. By God power, I'm not going to ever join political party in this whole year. I'd be praying one day, but I mean, that's all me they care about. Until they talk sometimes, they say, "Oh, this is SLPP," and I want to know. Me no say, what is make someone go by this thing, participating in call. I love you, mama. I love you, mama, bad. Because you know what before happen by now. If you be going under, so we try to protect you, mama. Then number two, like company, this tripartite because I don't make the point clear. Me no say that election is going to take place again. Now forward no more now. They don't say try make a recommendation. They give the president like how they make recommendation for the constitutional review. We then give an escrow. We take a shell from. With elect, he wait in color. If you know, it take if you know like I gave put on. Say those get up and the same thing that be for do. If you know Syrian that something like na recommendation that they make, then give. Now in cabinet get for they vote on and then they take on the parliament. If they approve and they approve and they say well, make a law. But the reality that because if they get problem with the court and there's a problem with the court because I be the chairman for life, then if they get problem with the court, why you gonna court? They go tell and say he's sick. For let them make like go Nigeria, where you go see we escape justice. If you not be trust the court, you not be forever go to do that. So let them not pick and let them cherry pick. Okay, I left that topic this. I they talk about this election today when they elect the speaker because we get small misunderstanding the last time. Why we talk about say appointment. I be not say obviously that they vote in the parliament for the speaker. That the parliament give a vote for him. But I be say appointment because we can do for the past speaker them. They say they forget judicial background. Like this man will come out. They forget judicial background because at least they go stay above the fray between the two parties. Let them keep a level. Let them not choose any side. I make them be choose. I make Pakaba the first time maybe choose the former speaker. Sorry, the former Chief Justice Kutubu. I make it be chosen. Ibrahim Kamdon. The second one is Chief Justice Kawan. Where we review the constitution that they be choose. Basically, last nominate on the parliament. Now, like everybody they agree. Like where they appoint, like Donald Trump appoint now for the Supreme Court, the Senate, they confirm them by vote. That the same thing. Now they have to decide for talk. I don't be saying they need to vote today. Now the parliament get for elect them. Basically, look at the Senate they approve. That they elect the Supreme Court judge. But me not say. The parliament, the president almost get on with the two parties for appoint. Say this man and a neutral person, let put them. At least keep the balance that the parliament. Not for be APC like. Resign from position. That we point out that they bring.
All right.
You know.
Yeah, you timed on. I understand. I will just make the correction and saying, even so, now only if to current member of parliament. Now you forget that you get for satisfy that condition there. But if you're not a member of parliament, you don't need forget judicial understanding. Like you don't need for even be a lawyer. So I just want to
yes, that's true, because it happened twice. It happened over William Conten at the old policeman. So it happened with this man again. Dumbuya, you correct about that. But me don't say the man and William Conte they say NPR to take over. We take over from Justice Singabet.
Yeah,
I
can understand where they say now point because most times, particularly if the president in party gets majority, it can be a rubber stamp. But still, where we simplify them that way, the beginning way
100% correct. But automatically, that man before he be judged, the president only appoint him. Now appointed, it don't already appoint as judge.
But again, that's simplify way. Okay. The bottom line is the Speaker of Parliament, now parliamentarians then they elect them. So the president and in fact, not to a nominee. And then they come as a nominee. It will come as a recommendation by the president, not to a nominee,
Thank
not
you,
to
sir.
the president.
You use the right word now. Maybe say appointment. Good.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
recommendation.
yeah,
Put
it can
that way.
come
That's
as
fine.
a recommendation.
Appointment, like how Donald Trump will recommend all the Chief Justice, all the Supreme Court judges.
No,
and
no,
right
no,
now,
no. It's different. It's slightly different for recommend and for appoint. It's different. So
okay, yeah, I agree with you on that side.
Anyway, let me give
Okay,
other people a chance. Thank you so much.
No problem.
But I understand
You're
your
welcome.
point. Thank you.
You're welcome.
VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and inside the call from, please?
Good evening, Mr. Kargbo. This is Fadima. How are you doing?
I did do well. Oh, Madam Fadima, you look like you get cold.
Yeah, sorry, I have a cold.
Yeah, I
get cold.
I hope they will hear you clearly. But
yeah, I hope they hear me.
Yes, me hear you clearly. But go ahead, please.
Okay, so I'm listening. I came in the middle, and I'm listening to they talk about the tripartite and the invitation that the president extend to Samura Kamara for go talk or whatever the invitation for. We really don't know exactly what it is, right? But they invite him for go talk, and we know say we they on the edge. I can look at anything that say no, we can't sit on talk on a table. To me, it's always a progress. Something at least sitting with the enemy on a sit down for talk, how to push the country go before. But then this Tripartite Committee, what they do is just a process where therefore say you identify the problem and you make recommendations. And APC don't put the case before, but we are a prominent APC former minister, which like Una Kebosi say, and make some statement them, he explained to the people of Sierra Leone how on 2 occasions, and he was part of that decision for let it hand over power to another government because the people said they wanted change from APC to SLPP. Then we read the detail. Most of the Sierra Leoneans then when they're on social media, we don't read the interview. Then we came out to say we cannot come out say they're not calling for local. How with they say the international committee say forgive the power to President Bio in the 2018 elections, and now the 2023 elections that they did not count put local vote, they did not count this, they did not count that. This tripartite we're doing it for ease the tension, but my question is, my concern now. For sure, for call the people they act, then they continue for do what thing that they do, and the influence of the outside people always get for can tell me what they do. This is why I say again, and I've been get a listener which he always say, look, before that, go back to the Whitman, the logo under them. Maybe they do better under them because they're still running with country because we cannot take care of ourselves. We cannot team up for ourselves. We cannot. So then, therefore, tell we how for do who that they want, where they want, who that they want. So this tripartite, the judiciary is broken. If they fix the judiciary, they do the constitution. They fix the constitution. I don't think we're going to get all them problem here because if you're gonna court with your case, the courts they get integrity. Now the judiciary system, they're able to interpret the law. When are the law of the constitution, the law of the land? But I mean, if these things are broken, even if we go sit down at the tripartite, they make what they call it the same old rubbish, the same old cycle. We go deeper. This is how I'm seeing it now because it's all coming to light that we can also say in statements that we make, and he say 4 of them from APC, 4 of them from SLPP, and then go sit down. They make with the international community and then decide for the people of Sierra Leone who that for be the next president. And this is so, I mean, this is the thing that they've been doing for a long time. It's just coming to light now because everybody defends himself. Now the people are being informed, the people and they are working, the people and they with them. But this tripartite, and they don't so hyper now, people are thinking they're going to have re-election. And we say the other time, like me say, we just get to move on and keep going because it's not, this is just a a show. That's how I'm seeing it now. It's just a show for they say, okay, let's make like we do something. Let we call the people there. 2028, they can't just know. We go get a new president or we go get a new commander. Do I trust the people the way they lead we? Do I trust the people making decisions? We talk on the trust of the government. The trust of the trust of the government. Sorry, my grandson is messing with me. So you see, so
you still there with me, Madam Fadima?
Yes, I there with you now. Okay. Sorry, my grandson.
So you want to call me back?
So okay. Yeah, I will call back my grandson. My grandson just inside the room. Okay. Oh. So, but that's my concern, though.
Yeah, and a legitimate concern, and a concern we myself share with you. But let we continue for take calls before I come with my analysis. VS Network, hello caller, waiting on your name and inside the call from. WhatsApp, go ahead, please.
Yes, Mr. Kargbo, thank you. Me na Ahmed again. Sorry for taking over the show today.
No,
it's like I become trigger based on some of the statements where they come from, what they listen to me colleagues say. I just listen to Madam Fadima. Anyway, listen, Madam Fadima. You see, these tripartites, it's not a way of life. It's a way of life for the people of Sierra Leone. It's not a way of life for the politicians. We're going to hold them responsible. And I want to make everybody take note of this. The last time when I call you, when you're on this program, I tell you, we in our social media constantly, we follow different platforms where we get groups cut across the world. I'm telling you, we don't rate the amount of people where they against waiting this election go about how this election go. The people's mandate. Even today, put any box in Africa, people will tell you. And we not go accept that. Say few people and they form a group, an elite. Guys say we be there, bro, you don't get nothing. Then go rob the people. We see that. They will say, let us accept it. Nah, it's not gonna work. I'm telling you, and every Sierra Leonean, meaningful Sierra Leonean, has a role to play. Get over this one. What we say for country once and for all, let this happen again. Because this time ever happened. All the previous elections, there are results. What's happened so we not ever see them. Some of we, yes, now some of we get sense who follow election anyway. But we never see this, even with because let's say Sijankaba, because it come with democracy, start voting. We will accept that there are some laws need to be amended. But not in this form where the election, what you see. So look at the PPRC. Look how they nullify some part of some parties them. Look at the statistics. Look how they go about the census. Me and you know what's in a census. Because if you look at census and read it, in the theory form, it shows that you want to check the number of people living in a particular community towards development. What is development when this government bring forward? We see everything we then do now for manipulate the people. They use the forces. We know that. We see this. But how long are you going to survive with this? Mind you, when you start with people them and push them to the wall, then go bounce back. And I ain't get for council. I'm telling you, we wait for this tripartite and see the resolutions. They think the international community, they don't present and then get lawyers them, they get people, the experts them, will they see what they get for recommend. This is the beyond Maada Bio or Samura Kamara. This is about the people. This is about democracy. It's not that America is coming to dictate to us. Then they try for help for more to follow due process with regards to democracy. So how do we want to go forward with this kind of thing? Look at we talk of light, we talk of water. The countries don't go behind. Look at inflation. Mr. Kargbo, they analyze this kind of things every day. You mention with the scale with the other countries. Them where is Sierra Leone today? So why we even play with this one? We not go for say, oh, this one, Maada Bio not go for accept, oh, the judiciary, they go for go parliament. Nah. This, as long as, like you said, it's an agreement, it's signed, it's the signatories, they're experts looking into it. We're ready for make them lay down, laws them, and then we see what's that the decision. You don't need for Samura Kamara. How many times Samura Kamara don't go with Miss Maada Bio? There was information where you leak before, where you go meet them, where then go meet secretively, where then they come out on social media. This man don't use money, they bribe you some APC top hierarchies, them that information they back leak. So it's make you passive and get some scrubble or whatever. That's their own business. So we see that. Maada Bio, they use means of the convincing other people using money for make them just for camp support them in the wrong way. This is not about these politicians now. We go for change the whole thing. We the people, the ordinary people.
All right. Well, thank you very much, sir. Call me back, Brother Ahmed. Let we get chance to other people. Thank you very much. Okay. VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and where they call we from, please.
Yes, sorry, this is Madam Fadima again.
Hello, Madam Fadima. Please.
I hear me, Brother Ahmed, they talk with the people. Yes, we want change. Yes, we want reform. Yes, we want to be able to be independent and practice democracy. But to whom you give your money is to who you give your power to. We not get the money, but when they go to the international world, now they would buy that they would depend on, so now they get the power because now they get the money. Who has the money rules the world. That is the truth. Where people can uprise, where people can demonstrate, where people can do all that talk, change will come. I understand that. But waiting we for all now as Sierra Leoneans, and waiting at a caution people, because sometimes we expect so much and we're going to be disappointed and it's going to hurt so bad that when me Yari Kemosi said talk, I was like, oh my God, we're doomed. These people, and I listened to Africanist Press where they talk on the electricity and the Kansas City issue and how all this, the resignation of Kansas City is all a camouflage and a fraud for deport the people of Sierra Leone. They've been doing it from Maneskoma in time to now Maada Bio in time from 2013. I think he said there's an audio going around that he did on his podcast for 40-something minutes. It is scary when with people and they sell weed. This is the same mentality what we've been get during the slave master days, where they sell weed for tobacco and gunpowder. That is same behavior with happen because we don't love each other. We they set we serve. We they undermine we serve. Everybody is about wealth. It's about money. It's about me. It's about waiting. I will flaunt to the rest of the people. Success is money and flashy things. So everybody they sell. And the poor people of Sierra Leone, and they therefore go through the pain and the struggles and all this thing what they go through. So because we get people them where we trust, say they will take care of, we look, we protect, we guide, we and look out for the best and we welfare, and they're not doing that. And we the people, I understand me, brother, they talk, say this is not about them no more. This is about us, the people. But my question to you is, how many of us will come out to say this is wrong? How many of us will come out? How many of us will come out and say, this is what they say and you should go by waiting they say? Almost per week they come out. Almost per week they come out. Almost per week go get the mind for team up and say, this is the thing. Almost per week go feed for face the bull. How many per week go face the lion? How many of us? Do we trust one another? Do we die for one another? No, we don't. Do we really want the change for the next generation of Sierra Leoneans? I don't know. Because I don't know if I would trust the next person near me for that I go team up, say, I leave the battle, come on behind me. They will leave you in the battlefield to die. It is frustrating until we are really ready for the change, until we change our mind that the world is not only about us, but about people in the world. The decency of human beings, how people they treat one another, how we all get equal rights. Just because they up as position, you don't go for abuse and trample the rights of people. Kone did what he did because the Constitution allow him to do what he did. He don't have to give no result to nobody because the rotten Constitution. That's why I say when we fix our Constitution and we fix our judiciary, salon problem don't solve. Because if the judiciary they interpret the law of the Constitution, what it is say by the T by the leg, and not from others from above, a problem.
All right.
Broken Constitution, broken judiciary.
Yeah.
And we the people, we just left there.
Yeah.
Nobody trusts nobody. Nobody care about nobody. Nobody love nobody. Everybody just walking around and do the crap that they want to do. Anyway, let me go before I start getting all. That's the problem.
And Madam Fadima, you make one last point. You see, we politicians them, and that point where you make so now that point they want for every Sierra Leonean believe, where you say Kone do what he do according to the Constitution, and then you say back for change the Constitution. See, so what can happen? This thing we Kone do so, and not be done at the 1991 Constitution. Now, Act of Parliament. Parliament passed them in 2022, November. So actually, go na Parliament October and stuff, but then Gazette time in November, if I remember correctly, 2022. So November to June, now less than a year. So, but waiting and do now, then Parliament. Where now then na the majority, where they know say this not in the interest of the country, but because it don't pass now, they call them Act of Parliament for no say na the Parliament under SLPP pass them. So now they say now according to the Constitution, you get the difference what they make now. Yeah. So they make like say now something where be done there since 1991. So that's something where them put. And pass them. So not just something where we don't then at the Constitution as ready made where they can meet up and say, oh, then just benefit from it. No. So that's how terrible. And now something where they pass less than a year before the election, they don't get the reason where they put them there. So now the same people and they say, oh, we Constitution, we need for do electoral reform and stuff. So why, as recent as 2022, why do not pass something where go stand the test of time? So we always say, oh, the Constitution, then people are not serious. Now jokers them. That same Constitution then go change them today. In fact, certain things then this crappy Constitution what they talk about so. Certain things then they were then good. But guess what? Then they adhere to it. And I go come and talk example to what we see in our parliament today during the speaker's election. I don't know if you go remember.
But I just want to say one point before I go.
Yes, ma'am.
This is why Chenoba, Afrikaans Press, was as loud as saying, but nobody not listened to that. He blew the horn, he yelled, he screamed, he kicked down doors. People were not listening to him. He said, our people are selling us in parliament. They're passing these laws, these bylaws, these laws in parliament. Nobody not pay attention. And the one men they were for represent, they're not representing the people. They're representing party and interest. And people have been paid, because that was one of Chenoba's thing, that people have been paid, say, 2028, they are young. Una go get, una just look the other way, no, just make this into law. Because it was already, they plan them, they put the deck on the card, forget to 2023, the mess will they pass to 2020.
Exactly.
The reason why the tripartite is written.
Yeah.
May God story for we all, because
I mean, Auntie Fadima, but to me, most of the politicians, I not going to generalize, but most of them are not getting respect for them at all. Thank you very much, Ma. And let me take two more calls because and later I will wrap up with me analysis. VOS Network, hello caller, waiting your name and who side they call from. WhatsApp, go ahead, please. WhatsApp, yes.
Yes, Mr. Kargbo, it's Samura Ahmed again. I just want to agree with Madam Fadima, actually. I can understand the passion because I don't follow along when he been so, vigilant with VOS and his submission, I'll be the admirer so much. Just one for assurance, this time round, it's we the young ones now, even we cut across Europe and everywhere because we dey follow wetin dey happen in our country. Just like exactly Mr. Kargbo, which we explained, because we don't explain this time and time again. It's not about the constitution here. This constitution, this election law, they changed at 2022 just for fit them. And not to even do the 1991 constitution. That they will start for see things. Imagine they make a census, say Kenema get population past Freetown. How on earth the city itself? So we start to see so many things that this government, look at even the PR system, we're not supposed to be into law, into play, but they go na courts, they pass it through. So they look how it affects me. We see the election. I tell you, see, I get the person where they are the northern region as a commissioner. I'm a close person, very close, I tell you. They don't count those votes. What Sikebo say, it's true, it's right. I don't follow up. Even the mayor also, Ali Badara, now we all go college. So when we talk, so before we talk for and it pain we. This is not about Musai Komo. Me in that country, the people in cut across north, south. That's so I grew up in like United Nations. I grew up with Kono, where they talk Kono now also me, Limba, me of course they say all the Sheka family in Ashegima. Now we grew up in 22 Falcon Street. So me, I cut across everywhere. So I don't care. I'm not talking about parties here. I'm not talking about anybody. The people, the poor people who they suffer. Now then I'm your concern. And if you look at the election, how will they follow? You see people, they make lights, point shots, phone lights, and they count themselves. Then all of a sudden, they take the right from them. No. For Bishop. If we not sacrifice, like America sacrificed for me, America be we shall do so today. England are the same thing. Some people like Adolf Hitler, they for not succeed, but people stand against them. Joseph Stalin there now Italy, people fight against them. You go to Fidel Castro now Cuba, people fight. You go to Idi Amin Dada now Uganda, people fight against them. They get neighbor country at Tanzania will help. So all of these people then pass through so many things. They don't just sit down, they relax. Now that kind of fear the Maada Bio, which power we this time, Mr. Kargbo, they tell you say we just waiting. We will do something. And we will do it for the good of the people. We are not making it for any interest of none of us who are not interested into politics. Now, we just want sanity. We want freedom. People go, when they retire from abroad, then go back, they settle, they live with their family. So but I enjoy that when I be the Gambia. I see Gambia and say when they go back and then because it's so peaceful, I see them they drink at tired and they pray, they're so violent to them prayers and stuff. Then them they abroad for long, then they live a better life. We today people in the fear for go salon because the whatever literally you have in the fear, say we go down, you be back, you go back 4-0. So man say we go then go arrest. So we don't want that. We want a freedom. We want a free country like all been data will be small. They travel from Shegbema, Daru, go na Gandong, I go no Bana, go missing Papa na Tongo, I go Kono everywhere. Okay. That's a good time when I be small. Don't even after the war, during the war, before the war, because the war been far, we they travel stuff, we don't even know say what they now they say Kono till we they attack Kono, we'll be young. So that kind of thing they want. So we're gonna stand with this tripartite recommendation, and we don't look at all the bad politicians, them, both parties, the one who don't make bad laws, those people who don't want them na that political arena. We they screen that country. This time round, Madam Fatima, I want to make a show, make a believe, see, we are ready to stand, and so go for sacrifice, and we do that. If they only listen to we, they don't want anything, but they listen to the people. And make them work for the interest of the people, not for themselves.
Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much, sir. Let me take 2 last calls and then we'll therefore wrap up. VOS
Yes,
network. Hello, caller. Waiting the name
Mr. Kargbo, I'm saying again, we don't say I know colleague, but anyway, I just want to contribute small about this constitution.
Okay, go ahead. Sir.
Then you always say there is no perfect constitution because even America, they make one of the worst constitution. Because number one, black man, we have a black man for votes. Now, many them pass now Congress, and the black man, even who must have not be the votes. Inside the 50s, then will begin votes. Just imagine America now, over 200 and something. They don't all about 66 election now. We in a small country, in terms of democracy, we in a Peking. That's about 6 election model, about 6. 6-year-old to 66-year-old was in two different people. Today, they struggle to forget Donald Trump around. And what's happening in America, so in the African, the difference to them, they are the opposition. They want jail because they want still the election. But when I had this country, nobody talking to them. They say, the rule of law, the rule of law. But any constitution get loophole. Like make Donald Trump today, the loophole like they pass. Like they balance. Say right now, here Biden, but they don't make January 6th for, but go do all kinds of things. Here Biden, they don't have the opinion polls. So people like people say, but now, but I'm for them. Biden for them finish with them. So that's the constitution, they basically. And Salon don't go through difficult time because we don't go through one party state, 1978 constitution. I be one party, we won't be APC. We all, me, I don't see to Momona, na Makeni me go up. Gresham Valley, at St. Francis School me go. I don't see to Momo, with Eketi down, Gresham Valley, na X-Road. All we go let them be in colony, that's how they form equity. Intended, all they go, the inside they will all go enjoy. But this is nobody come. So me know how that country be there. People say, hey, the country bad, the country Salon at the worst time this. 10 million and Salon. Life not be this safe in the first place. This is a crisis they get for 10 days, they all man they are. So crisis in 10 days. Just like America, they get crisis like a storm come. We knock it's a financial crisis. Yeah, nature defend them sometimes. We don't do Maryland there. 10 days are not lights. Or you can Katrina. Where you come? People in New York, they don't get light. People in the different Texas, we get picking. If you go to wine college, they go do house opening about a few years ago. Where you go Texas because they're the national grid. Because most of the grid in this country na nuclear that they use. Texas said because they get oil, they want this separate. They not join the natural. Where disaster they hit that one day, you almost say they get blackout. So that crisis happen, it can happen. No condition is permanent. This is the money short in that 10 days because of Boku. They didn't get all the reasons. But Salo will get longer for go. But the thing will disappoint no more. After that thing will happen now, I see APC then call the whole meeting right away at the office. See them for call the parliamentarian, they let them summon people, they summon the minister, the parliament. What it happen? What this happen? They all into account. Before that they go just like I said, a good thing happen now the country blackout day. You know, you can't do that. You are part of the government. Call the minister before you exam. They don't follow call. You don't have to account. The finance minister, why not? You don't pay that money. Why not now? But I just send the pan and say, well, like they don't tell the people they see the election, they register. So they can't win the election for Kaba. When they say Kaba, I can make they win it. Now, the cry pattern don't kind of light blackout. They can't vote back in a few weeks' time. Because by June, other election, they can so the people in look at they go vote against blackout. No, you can't do that. A salon, one salon will get one country.
Absolutely.
One great country. If any disaster happen, it affects all. That's all for concern about.
Yes.
Once we come together and bring power ship. No, one day, but that's in him. I know this calling himself. Now you've got evidence there. Because a new thing for me. It doesn't like you go put aircraft carrier. Now, you know how expensive than you get the base in your country?
Okay.
Now, floating generator, them dying put to the department by where we did it.
Yeah,
no, because before the APC we come together, how we would solve this energy problem. Low country go before.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Yes.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, this will be the last call because we approach now the 2-hour mark. So I use the next 10 minutes or so for give me on take on this whole thing. But before that, I just want to share the poll. So the people in our Facebook, now only 4 people them vote. So one of them for then they say the invitation where President Bio extend to Dr. Samura Kamara for peace talks go support the tripartite. And then 3 people say they're not sure. So meaning that 75%. So interestingly, for YouTube, it's sort of different. Let me refresh the YouTube page. So the YouTube page, we get about 20 people and we vote. And of them 20, then only 5% of them say the effort of the tripartite where President Bio extend this invitation, it will support the Tripartite Committee efforts. So, but 95% say no, it will undermine the effort of the tripartite effort. So, this invitation. So now, before I read, again, I for say beaucoup thank you to the people that we don't vote and a nice for you from Una. So before I read the article from the Telegraph, I want to talk a little bit about the election of the speaker. Again, as a Sierra Leonean, and some of you will be join the program where I talk about Abbas Bundu resignation, why if I submit tender a resignation to the president, where they're supposed to get complete distinctive function as the chair or the speaker of the house in the head of the legislature. You're not answerable directly to President Bio at all. You're not answerable to President Bio directly. So you're not getting no business, no reason for tender in resignation to President Bio. I'll be kick against that. And I tell you now, Abbas Bunu na one person way to me, I don't feel say in my own assessment, it don't do any good. Let we put the good versus the bad, okay? To me, it don't do more harm na that country day than the good way don't do for that country day. So, in my opinion, Abbas Bundu na one person where I go clearly without any hesitation. You wake me past sleep safe, go tell you say not good for that country day. I'm one of the people in that, and I don't give you several reasons for doing that. Now, we see today, then do the right thing. They elect the person who replace Abbas Bundu. And again, me as somebody will respect process. Una we follow during the process. Then go up to, I think, 4 times. They're not able to get 2/3 majority because for the speaker, I explained this before. For elect the speaker, not to the number of people them were present now the will of parliament, not to that number that you get for use. You they use the number for all the parliamentarians them. The one they were deo, the one they were not deo. Now that number they use, and that number they now 149 parliamentarians them. So you get 135 elected members them, and then you get 14 chiefs them, because we get 14 districts, rural districts, and we get the urban, we get the western area, the urban, and then the rural. So, but we not get chiefs for then 2 areas then they. So now we only get 14 chiefs them where they represent we. And then SEFNA member of parliament. So when you add the 14, you add them to the 135, it give in total 149 members. So of that 149 day, for let you be speaker, you forget during the first vote, you forget 2/3, where now about 66.6 or 0.7. So it come to around 99, 98, 99. But when you do the roundup, now 99. So you forget 99 votes for let you win at the first voting. But they not get them, then go pass away the opposition, because they get certain, the constitution gets certain number of times them where you they vote. And if you not get the 2/3 majority where required, then after that number of time they where the constitution give, you they then go to simple majority where it will be 50 plus 1. So you forget at least 50 point something or 51%, but 50 point something. If you get 50.1, then a simple majority, they elect you. What to make they say this? On a member, this whole chaos where some people they say APC be don't vow not forgive President Bio chance for rule the country. Then say Samura Kamara be don't talk say it will be the country will be ungovernable. But me feel say yes, then they not just extension, but the beginning of we trouble under President Bio. Now that speakership where he forcefully grab. We all know the people of Salon, they elect majority na parliament under APC. APC, according to the election result, APC be supposed to get the majority na parliament. So waiting down they mean, it means say, if they be go according to the constitution, when in they use the second term of President Bio for elect Abbas Bundu, and now for elect this newly elected Speaker of the House, then go according to the Constitution. But 2018, if them be go according to the Constitution, the Speaker for be come out from APC. And me fumble them waiting and call 2020 anside. I believe say Salon no forbid this kind way. Salon for probably be more peaceful, and I believe say beaucoup of the tragic contract here, I put the word tragic because they're not in the interest of the country, where President Bioki not even signed the contract before he go carry and go to Parliament. Enough forbid it happen. Like then sacking of the people, the governor of the Bank of Salon, enough for be happen. The sacking of the ACC boss, enough for be happen. So now see how Salon begin for go into this retrogression. So now, for let people and they say, oh, President Bio, now the father of democracy, I just give an example there. So where it not suit them for go by the Constitution of Sierra Leone, the terrible Constitution where we say, the 1991 Constitution, it make it clear, say all the parliamentarians them for be included. And that make, in fact, now the only time that where parliamentarians them, where they elect them, where after where the commission, the electoral commissioner don't read the results, so then give the certificate to them people and they say they don't win the constituency and stuff. Even before the oath, they can participate in electing the speaker. Now, the only exemption, one of the exemptions, then that, if not the only exemption, I should say, where you they vote a parliament without even taking the oath. But where SLPP want turn the people them vote or the people them mandate, they say, oh well, then get petition against them people and they ask, say, oh, the courts don't pass verdict for suspend them, for disqualify them. So let police pull them now do. After we police pull them now do, the same Abbas Bundu, we don't craft all that kind terrible act there, shameful act, where every saloon person, that kind precedent they for be ashamed, or for bury with face na san. The same Abbas Bundu. Try for say, he interprets the Constitution in a wrong way. Or the Constitution say, the people where they na the well of Parliament at that time, whether they vote, now then for count. So if are based on the people that were present, and after we then get simple majority, it will become Speaker of the House. You see how we twist out? So he said only the people that were present, not to the entire number of parliamentarians though. Now only the people that were present, now that way they Abbas Bundu, they say they elect him as Speaker in 2018. But because they feel say, then get the number, this 2023, according to Kone, and get about 81 members of parliament, and get the majority. So what in Abbas Bundu do? Remember, APC deliberately, this is not a court order. APC then deliberately not gonna parliament. Only at that time one member. Because I believe say the term where them be, I not go remember exactly, Thompson, Honorable Thompson, whose term may be joined, if it be joined before the Speaker in election. But let we say max 2 people them. But what did they do? The 2 people that were present, plus where they on the APC side, plus all the parliamentarians them from the SLPP, plus the chiefs them. That same method where them be used 2018. Then they for means say Abbas Bundu for be get 2/3 majority. Because when you exclude the APC people that were not going to parliament at that time. But you know what they do? Because they get at least the simple majority, rogue Param Tarawali, the cock and shoulder. Or the Constitution say FOB all members of parliament, cock and shoulder. That same person where we talk say here Abbas Bundu talk say now only the people that were present, not to the entire number of the parliamentarians demo. So in 2023 election, then cock shoulder, all the members of parliament were at 149. Or we see Abbas Bundu then do the election almost them and not get the total 2/3. But he win eventually by simple majority. Wait till make they go through all this. Now for remind una, where una they feel safe, if they change the constitution, the 1991 constitution, and bring other one, it go resolve the problem. No, me fumble them. And not go resolve the problem. As long as we get a rogue politicians here, Madam Fadima make them very clear. The only institution we go rescue with democracy in our salon as is from APC and SLPP, now the judiciary, the independence of the judiciary. Otherwise, I let you bring America Constitution. We don't see them under Koroma, former President Koroma, where they interpret the Constitution for suit them. We don't see the flip-flopping of President Bio, where they even take powers then where the Constitution will give 'em. We don't see that. So again, me fumble them for change the Constitution, not to the entire solution at all. To me, the number one solution is for let we get a leader. You know, some people and they say, oh, Salon people and stuff. No. For let we get a leader like Nelson Mandela, even where people elect him, he only go for one term. It puts the country first. And we all see the aftermath of that. How leaders them all over the world, where in fact some leaders then turn them down because they want to go attend a funeral, but space no be there. Just imagine, this not black man, not to mix race for say he get some Caucasian background. No. And a person will fight against the white. But yet, because it keep in integrity, it puts the country first, then get that respect there. Until now, it get that legacy there. If anybody ask, who done Abdul Karim hero, political hero, than Nelson Mandela, not to any other person, not to even American president, Nelson Mandela. Anything what they do, me leadership, the people them way God make, are they able for give me 2 cents? I always they try for do me best for emulate Nelson Mandela as my role model. So until we get sober leader, now that country they will go say, you know what? Yes, the Constitution favor me, but in the interest of the country for longevity, I go champion for let we change the Constitution. And what would they change the Constitution for combat the power of the president? And for let the judiciary be independent until we get that person there. All the leaders them, no matter whose constitution, all the jokers here we will put as leaders, Salon go continue for this spin one place. I'm glad for CC then follow exactly how the Constitution say for elect the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker. And for una we follow the proceedings. The Deputy Speaker at the time before an election, he be member of Parliament as well. But whether they elect him, he pass on 2 resignation letters. One, he resign from in position as Deputy Speaker of Parliament, and then he resigned from in position as a member of Parliament serving SLPP. Who that he tender the resignation to now the Clerk of Parliament. That's not the right thing. And I give them kudos for that. Even though I get reservation. Say the reason we make them go by the Constitution to the letter. Now because they know say in the end, it go still get the election. Then go still elect him as Speaker of the House. Because they get the numbers. So me fumble them. They are big. Let we not fool we self. And say if they change with Constitution, things then go solve. No. Then people there, even the terrible Constitution, the thing where that Constitution they write, they don't disregard them. They don't respect them at all. And the same Parliament were supposed for team up and say, no, if you disrespect the Constitution, we go impeach you, pull you there, then get the power for do that. But no. And the other thing where I don't come off from the praise, where also kind of I say, oh my goodness, here we go again. The speech of the Speaker-elect, they thank President Bio. Seriously? Seriously? Oh, I tell President Bio, thank you for waiting he do for make us sit down at this position. Seriously? And the same thing again with the Deputy Speaker. Why President Bio forget any influence at all for choose the Speaker of the House? When at the House they're supposed for all I'm accountable. And I say how we they mess up things? Because now surrender, you don't surrender to that person they so. Like say you indebted to him. When you're not supposed for directly answerable to him. You're not answerable to him directly at all. Una two are co-equal. And as a matter of fact, by the Constitution, you get power past him to some extent. Because you get power for Pulande constitutionally. For influence the parliament for Pulande. But you not get pass back door, you way. But you not get that constitutional mandate as a president for pull you there. But yet you you gratify, you send gratitude to the president, seriously? So until we fix them broken links then they, my brothers and sisters, it no matter whose constitution they bring, it will continue for be like that. So let's move on now to the other story where I say I go touch on a little bit. I'll be talk about small, but this I'm not going to take too much time because they don't pass them already. For increase the fee at the toll gate. Hey, boy, even when people and they cry, say this. Then they even civil societies them put report the drivers union. Able, but yet they still pass them. So that's the tell una also how broken will Parliament be. Because Parliament supposed to look into the suffering of the people. Because now the people and they represent. And we don't make them very clear on this platform. We say the way how under an ESCOMA then signed that agreement they in the first place. That's something where we can challenge. That even the international court, because it favor one side. Now what we call to me now predatory kind of agreement. The lawyers then go call on differently. But an agreement where you go say you seize advantage of the person maybe because it's desperate. You know, not a fair agreement at all. For let you say the person can increase price anytime and let even show people them the contract. That's terrible. But it kind of surprised me that the contract were not even considered as terrible as the toll gate. President Biona, the first thing that he do for score political point, the Mamama Airport. He cancel her. Whether Mama Airport, again, I don't make it clear. APC, SLPP are not careful to them parties than they. But that Mama Airport, according to the explanation, according to the plan, supposed forget another sort of mini city in that area there, where for be expand and you for be get ministries them, where then for be a resident of that area there, and you get hotel them and all that. So imagine the current situation with the ferry, where we all know say it's not efficient at all and it's not effective. Where all that resolve it. And resolve that situation where you go able to attract jobs and also attract people and for moving to that area there and decongest Freetown. But it cancel them. And then they not get to, in my opinion, I not feel say it gets so much of unfair clauses But this one, we're very clear. It get unfair clauses and it go affect almost every part of the country. Because even the people that were there upline, the port, the key, water key, na free tongue ide. So we then get boats then get for calm, like for rest and the other things that they import, for carry then go upline, then truck then they then get for use the Wellington Mashaka Road. So meaning that everybody, whether you the upline or free tongue, get for be affected by this increment. Unlike the Mama Maya port, not only you where they fly, not everybody for be affected. But yet he rush cancel them. And whatever reason he give. But this one, where if you not cancel and safe, you really, really need for say no. We're not gonna go ahead with this plan or this contract as is. It need for be renegotiated because of the clause and the contract very biased. No, you not do that. In fact, the Minister of Public Works na be cheerleader for increase the prices. When I see waiting at the talk about we politicians them, and probably again this is just assumption. It probable say then go get some kickback from this toll gate agreement. Otherwise, if President Bio be bold enough to cancel the Mama Maya port contract whether we don't sign already, but cancel this, there must be an incentive. Selfish one at that. Let me go to the number 3 topic. I will touch on them slightly about this electricity thing. According to that particular time, they will be all that conference day, because that's something we apparently they do every Wednesday, which is good. I applaud them for that. But the Deputy Finance Minister, if I remember correctly, he said they don't get up to 30-something million, 36 million around there, to this power ship. My brothers and sisters, 36 million to power ship. But yet, Freetown still they struggle with light. And now, then they plan for go physically now Turkey, pay a ticket. I don't know how most of them go. All that one day, Salon no get money. So that's the show una how them people are they think. And that's now the classic definition of inefficiency. Classic. It's very much inefficient. Why you need for this day and age where you get secured communication, where you can do virtual. Able corporation them way get billions and billions of dollar investment. They do virtual meetings. So why Salon folks them not for do virtual meeting with the management of the car power ship? Will not tell me. So this not something we prudent, not something we beneficial to the country. For like, if even a one person safe, that money they can able pay workers them for probably, because imagine for go come return tickets to Turkey, it look over $1,000, and that's not economy. So if they fly business class, imagine how much it go be. So you look a per salon money, how many people them then they go pay? Probably it go reduce the money where they owe the vendors them, the contractors them, where they end up for a bounce check. But yet they spend foolishly spend money per trip when not necessary at all. Una see the people and way una they gladdy for And they appeal to me, brothers and sisters, with they support APC SLPP. I can always say, una support them party responsibly. Otherwise, they will continue for take una for granted, mismanage the resources of that country there. Salone in 2024, we're not able to get clean water for Giwi people them. Freetown, the capital city, let alone the people them na the province. Let us play for now 2 short videos them where Asabi they watch them. I feel bad, feel disappointed, and yet people and they make excuses for this failed government. For the previous government, we don't even set the previous governments them. Because from Kaba, let we look at modern democracy. Tijan Kaba, of course, now the most corrupt government. And Eskoma, of course, we see now that commission of inquiry and all the thing them. So I'm not going to talk too much. But this one now where we get the opportunity for correct. Una still they feel so for wasted and left. And they will begin crying now all kind of way. No, you know they change history. I can always tell una about Eskoma. Mickey always reference them. But I know they delay too much on them because we're not going to change history. We go learn from history. But what about the present now where we're supposed to be able to influence? People are still give flimsy excuses for this failed administration. I don't tell you repeatedly. President Bio, he reminds me so much of late and former President Momo. But I think I be kind of the under overpower, not too democratic way. But he remind me so much. That's why himself not be get a clue as to how to run the country. And again, military and democracy night and day. So you're not going to use that military sort of experience as leader, and then you say you will be very good democratic leader. No. And particularly President may not even get that kind of experience as a military leader, because he not be leader for that long. Even though he don't promote himself, and that's another thing again, we for be tell we the kind of person we be. It just for your own self-benefit. So why for rip the Salone people them off for overpay you when you not qualify for be a brigadier? Why? Why? When you not qualify? Late Rollins, for where he retire, he resign. That same position where he resign will not be president. Now that same position they resign will be president. And not give himself that kind of position for like them pay him money where he not deserve. Again, not a campaign that they do now. I just want for point to una the person where una say go be the Messiah of Salone. President Bio not get any clue as to how to run that country there. And he not go able. In fact, he go just make things worse as it is worse so. I will come right back and play this video. Yes, na situation where it don't happen under APC, but why Salone not for improve? Why? Lakot Ben Kelfala. Why? I will come right back for conclude after this.
Solwata, what you plan on now? So far, what's you going back? We don't know what's you going right now. Right, Puno, don't mind as you are, yeah? I go with you.
Right now, we see no more than the solar tablet. We can get for go well and then the no can crisis to happen. So right now.
Well, just imagine, now the thing in this we talking in this country, Sierra Leone, 60 good years from now to now. You see, just imagine, inside gutter this body, it get water. Just follow a go na house, get water for drink, get water for cook, and get water for wash and things. Just imagine, this is the one part the mommy they wait him himself again. Just imagine.
Now we dey drink, now we dey wash, now we dey cook.
And this is the main city, Freetown, and this is the end of St. John Sanders Street end. Just imagine, look the buckets them where they put just inside the gutter. Now then they get water soup. Just for go use that no more. Then we remain under these two big political parties, APC and SLPP. Even good water for giddy people, them, they're able for giddy people. Them. You see, just imagine. He don't do it, the Esther now put her up. Just no more politics can go now.
So, me fumble them. Sadly enough, we don't see that. Two stories were very chilling. Where as Sierra Leonean, you go feel bad. You for feel bad, not you go feel bad. You for feel bad. A city. They go fetch salt water. This not of the province, so and again, no offense to the people in the province because they self not deserve for do that. The city where the president reside, all the ministers they reside, and the first area that where I believe say plenty tourists they can come. For sell salon, for go talk about salon, how beautiful salon be, how salon people they live, Solwata, and not up there, people they forget them living, they go sell them 3,000 leons for one bata Solwata, and then people get for spend money for boil them. And the income. So this we foresee salon don't improve. Now this we foresee salon then at the right direction. Let me fumble them. Let me be truthful to ourselves. How wicked you go be for see this kind thing and you say salon don't improve. How wicked you go be for see this kind thing and say salon then at the right direction. Ebo, this is terrible. No question about that. Solwata. And look the water, look the kind thing. Where some bacteria the people and we do science and stuff. Who knows how much time them people then go get because it's expensive for buy wood or for buy charcoal for boil that water they. Probably they not go boil them to that level we go kill all them bacteria then they. But yet we still they make excuses for them politicians here. For them two political parties here. We don't wreck salon. And then sadly again, me fumble them. Ebo, look that gutter. Small bubble. Well, I don't believe say that our body go past 10 years. Even though they can say we the Africans them, we body strong and stuff. But a small bubble that one day. And if you say don't be teenager. Small bubble. And look the gutter. Forget about whose pipe that water did they come off from or something, whose I connected. But look at the gutter. Now still water, not the water where they run. You get so much bacteria there that were exposed to that kind of condition there. Small bubble. We go make it sick. And because this not a salt water, some people are not going to even boil this one. Look at the filth. Look at the air. But just from that small pipe there where God knows who side it connected to. They get and like Adam and say, and that water they drink. And because of, again, not to salt water, an officer then go even bother for boil them. Then go drink right away like that. As is. Fumble them, not to table for proud of at all. Not to table for even give excuse for. We need for all them people are accountable. We need for make them no say Salon not in at the right track. But if they sugarcoat them and they make them feel say, crack their shoulder, then they do the right thing. Because the supporters, then they give them their fake feedback, then they. Now we can't tell what they do. Not to then the rogue politicians, because at the end of the day, like all where we they cry lights, no day na salo, na free tongue and all that. President Bio in State House, they run. I believe say the lights there na 24/7. And other big guys them, if at all they don't get the light directly from EDSA, then cable afford with the rogue monies them, the corrupt monies them. Then go able for buy gas for fuel and generator. So at the end of the day, now the poor person like me and you too, they feel them. Even though they go feel them in the end, but for right now, no, they affect them directly at all. So me fumble them, Salon not in the right track at all. They're not on the right track. Let we not sugarcoat them. Salon not on the right track. It's sad as Sierra Leonean for like we see them kind here. People in the drink salt water. People in the drink gutter water. Now the city, and this in fact, now the heart of the city, that's Sanders Street and St. John intersection, according to the audio, the commentator. That intersection, now the heart of the city. Now they happen so, we fumble them. Ebo. Not a shame. Then when we done with it, talk about, we are sovereign country. The international community not supposed for tell well for run we country. So now this kind way they run we country we're proud of. Me fumble them. Really? Seriously? Ebo. Anyway, let's finally go to the topic of the night, because to me, I feel say it's shameful, really shameful, for see the way how we country they go bien, not to before, they go bien. APC, SLPP, they don't fail we. They make una need, it's just unfortunate that the third party then maybe they gain traction. You see how these saloon politicians then they think the two parties there maybe they gain traction. Look how they sell out. Try for lie to the politicians, to the supporters them. Oh well, we go support this government. For where we bring we expertise, so things then go better. Who side the better don't come out? Wait una dey about Yunkela. Wait, this is an economist, agriculture economist. Salon they struggle so. And then of course the C4C leader, we see him today. So glady and stuff with all their rubbish then they and fumble them in terms of how we go forward from this so-called new speaker and the deputy speaker, and that way then praise President Bio and stuff. So clearly then go there at President Bio's beck and call. And that's dangerous for we democracy going forward. And now President Bio they talk about constitutional review, and me fumble them. I don't tell you now. For now, let we look at the numbers, because I like for show people in the numbers, talk about the numbers then. So SLPP, if I get the numbers then correct, SLPP get 81 parliamentarians, and then you add the 14 chiefs then, because we know say most times, if not all the time, then can vote for the ruling party. So let we give them all that 14 votes there. So Amos, they don't get. So 81 plus 14. So they get 95 right there. So for let you get a 2/3 majority, you need 99. So then just need 4 votes for let them pass almost everything. Yeah, then call them Blackbuster or something like that. Now US. For let them pass almost everything. Because most of the things they need 2/3 majority. When you get 2/3 majority, you can change almost everything in the Constitution. You know why I say that? Because remember the electoral law act with them bring come 2022, October, November. It say Kone can display election result any way it deem fit. So una feel say a referendum go stop President Bio for do any kind thing in that country there. Una think if he gets a speaker, we're very loyal to him. We're not going to say, pa, no, this is not in the interest of the country. Who say, waiting to stop President Bio? Lamrana Ba, I'm not going to show the tweet, but short clip where I believe saying President Bio in voice, not the background. A very short clip. Let me play on phone now, and then I go rest my case on that waiting it mean this new speaker and the deputy speaker, the election for the country. Let me play on phone now.
2028 is not going to come on a silver platter.
No, yes. Speaker must go.
Paramos. We have to work.
Nobody no talk now.
Make no mistake, 2028 is not going to come on a silver platter. But we can do it. And that is the challenge you and I have. I will provide the leadership needed, but I need followership so that we go in the right direction and deliver Sierra Leone. Thank you.
Me fambulem na short clip but na yeri President Bio 2028 not get for be easy. They not go get them on a silver platter. Again, I don't want for put word na emot. So meaning 2023 then get them on a silver platter because of all the thing that we don't do, and then the people that we agree for work with them. So then get them on a silver platter. But 2028, they're not going to get them on a silver platter. They go need the incorporation and they go work as a leader for make it happen, for letting go get 2028. Me family, muna member. Now the same president and vice president go after an Escoma and publicly humiliate him and say if he not step down because in 2 terms done, then go treat him like opposition. They not go treat him as a statesman. But here, President Bio, they tell we say, for 2028, he go provide the leadership for let them get there. So meaning that he go do him best for make sure say he influence the 2028 election. When I see, when they talk about say, oh, we need for get constitutional change. Where it happen at the other side, oh no, you're not supposed to put on for politics. So if we take that same mentality, the President Bio no gets no reason for talk about 2028. And don't get no reason. Because if we just resign, if we just finish in term and then go sit on Safu, from their own theory, say na so for become a statesman. Not for put on politics again, where you 2 terms done. And that kind sort of condition they, or I go say threshold, then give an escoma. But now it talk about 2028. So meaning that if I want to be careful, me fumble them. I want to read through President Bio. Now tease they begin tease people and so we don't begin talk about 2028. Macky Sall na Senegal try for do am. Even get parliament for pass the bill way for allow and for postpone the election as a first step to in third term, potential third term. President Bio na test the water so. He don't do it successfully the previous year. He test the water. That speakership, ECOWAS come, they make say, allow them. They no pull the speaker. They not pull on it because constitutionally, you're not supposed to forget the speakership in 2018. But guess what? They not pull on it, so President Bio succeed. So he do other thing. He pull the governor, the bank governor. Nobody know ala. He succeed. He pull the auditor general. Till now. Just imagine from December, where the so-called thing where they set up the tribunal. They don't do the hearing and everything from December. Now almost 5 to 6 months they go so. They're not still give them verdict. Now see? Because that woman they tell them exactly how things be. Because that very auditor general they now in work they use for go at APC. So you know want for like the mistake according to them where APC make that mistake there. So it go use unconstitutional means, undemocratic means for stifle that woman for getting position back. When they see the pattern. And now tripartite. Okay, when I don't use that as a lifeline. So now, rather than, but waiting wrong for let you adhere to tripartite. What's wrong with that? Something one I don't sign. Let I read for now the article and then I will try for wrap up the fumble them. So according to the Telegraph, the article, before I read the article, let I read the invitation where President Bio through insecti where he dish out the fumble them. I hope so na go say clearly. And according to the invitation, it puts Dr. Samura Kamara, leader, Attention People's Congress, All People's Congress Party. We own and not too clear, but anyway, then put the address, and then dear Dr. Kamara, invitation to meeting on Resolution 3 of the Agreement for National Unity. I write to invite you to a meeting to discuss pertinent issues relating to the continued operations of the Tripartite Committee, particularly on Resolution 3 of the Agreement for National Unity. As you are verily aware, Resolution 3 of the Agreement establishes a three-way committee, so Government of Sierra Leone, APC, and development partners, which shall function over a period of 6 months. The committee has been operating since January 2024 and is expected to complete its activity in June 2024. It continues to say, in view of the progress made to date, and in order to address any outstanding or emerging concerns, including the suggestion for an extended committee meeting to be convened. This meeting will be attended by 2 lead negotiators, the 3 co-chairs, as well as other committee members. The meeting will be held in the conference room, Office of the Chief Minister, State House, Freetown, on Thursday, that's today, 2nd May 2024 at 11 a.m. Please confirm your attendance with the program assistant to the Chief Minister, and then put the number. So we fumble them, and this is not a conclusion, however. So not just no more the people that we then copy. So this is not the letter we then send. So when I imagine, they don't set a committee already. So why you need for get a meeting with people within the committee? Why? Why? I mean, you don't send representatives. Where their representatives then they then get for they liaise with you. They update you. And they convey your message or your position for passing by them people and they. So why you need direct contact now? When nothing no wrong for let you even as president be part of that committee day. Nothing no wrong at all. Because Samura Kamara and you now una 2 run, even though I don't even like the composition. Because as a matter of fact, in my opinion, the Salon people, they're not supposed to forget any issue with President Bio. Because President Bio, they just start like a player. Just like how Samura Sefna player. So you know go sort of lost the match, and then you say, oh well, for appeal with or appeal to the player. No. They're Sefna player. So the officiating person, when at the referee, now him, I just they bring this football analogy. The referee, now any match we no go well, we then no say the referee then get evidence say the referee rogue and stuff. If like in the case of Slaffa, a Saloon, and in case of let's say the Premier League, now the Premier League committee, now then they lodge complaint to appeal and say, oh well, we they appeal because this ref we think say bias and all that kind of stuff there. Not to the other team. How you go appeal to the other team with themselves na player? As a matter of fact, they're not supposed to forget the right for overturn the decision of the referee. Because a team not get that right there. So the only body we get that right there, now the body we responsible for the referee them. And now we they see VAR. We na interpretation of a video assistant referee for people that were not familiar with that. So the video assistant referee, the referee then inside another room where they look at the slow motion and stuff and communicate to the referee. And if they say no, according to the video where we watch, you not for blow penalty. And they reverse that decision there. So it boiled down to the court. So the court there above Kone. Now the court for be able to overturn Kone decision. Not to Bio. Bio not get the constitutional mandate for overturn. So I don't know why APC decide. And now President Bio they call for waiting. Hey bo, as a matter of fact, una make it clear. Say Salon peaceful. So why you say this not peaceful dialogue, not talk for a peace dialogue, you say the country peaceful. So waiting warrant a peace dialogue. And then you call members, you will cherry pick the people of the committee. Again, I know say beaucoup people don't answer, and on YouTube, predominantly people say now undermine, and I tend to agree with that. Now undermine, they try for undermine the tripartite committee, the effort by doing this. Why you not just wait? As you party don't sign. We senge represent you. Una party, una don't sign. So if anything at all, any tete-a-tete, if or be with your team, how did they strategize themselves? How did they go about negotiating in terms of the implementation of the tripartite? That's what Samura you need for negotiate with at this point. Because otherwise, if Samura agree with you, you know what they mean? They mean for destabilize the party. I don't know if you did do them intentionally or subconsciously. So let me read within the Telegraph say, me fumble them, and then I go close. According to the Telegraph, it said President Bio today invited the opposition All People's Congress presidential candidate for the 2023 elections, Dr. Samura Kamara, to State House to discuss, then quote, pertinent issues relating to the operations of the Tripartite Committee. But the invitation has sparked a firestorm in the APC, whose members are calling on Samura not to go. APC partisans who have high hopes that the Tripartite Committee will result in favorable outcomes for their party do not trust President Bio and want Dr. Samura Kamara not to trust him too. They fear that reality has drawn on President Bio that the committee might turn out unexpected results for his governance. Despite strong protests to the contrary by SLPP supporters and rebels of the APC. And the invitation is a ploy to begin undermining the work of the Tripartite Committee. Other APC supporters fear that President Bio is inviting Dr. Samura Kamara to entice him to compromise major areas of Resolution 3 of the Tripartite Committee communique signed by the SLPP, APC, and the international stakeholders, which could result in early elections in Sierra Leone or other unpleasant outcomes that might not bode well for his rule. I sort of disagree with that somehow, and I feel say it will bring about early election that will be considered unconstitutional. The Constitution no give any circumstance where for make we go into early election after ECSL don't call election. But let's conclude the write-up. They are also warning Dr. Samura Kamara to beware of Maada Bio entreaties, considering how they almost ended in tragedy for other APC members like former Minister of Defense, Paulo Conte, who was accused of illegally carrying a gun to State House while honoring an invitation from Maada Bio, and even ended up being charged to court. As for some APC officials and a member of the Tripartite Committee, the invitation was in fact a wrong procedure by President Bio because Samura is not a member of the committee. I agree with that 100%. Samura not be a direct member of the committee. So why for invite him with some member of the committee? They conclude for say, they believe that if Bio really wanted a serious decision, or discussion, about the operations of the Tripartite Committee, he should have invited one of the bona fide members of committee, Dr. Kelfalamara or Dr. Richard Conte. Samura Kamara has no power to impose on the committee any agreement between him and Maada Bio because he is not part of the committee. But many people said it was vintage Maada Bio in action. He never follows the right procedure or obeys laws and conventions. Bio believes that everything must bow down and conform to his wishes and procedures. But APC supporters are threatening on social media to vehemently oppose any agreement between Bio and Samura that contradicts the purpose and spirit of the Tripartite Committee. So they ask the question now in conclusion. Will Samura Kamara listen to his party supporters and not attend the meeting with Maada Bio? Apparently, it looked like say the answer to that will be yes, because people then say decline the invitation. So me fumble them, I don't agree 100% of the writer in opinion, but I agree for most of it. Because really, Samura Kamara, not a part of the committee. And now you invite Samura Kamara and then you say lead negotiators and you talk about la putam again for reminduna waiting the right na the original letter, invitation letter. So the letter it suggests the people away for attend the meeting. At the second paragraph, let's read them again. In view of the progress made to date, and in order to address any outstanding or emerging concerns, including the suggestion for an extended committee meeting to be convened, this meeting will be attended by two lead negotiators. Two lead negotiators. Udana then negotiators then they. And I said the three co-chairs as well as other committee members. Wanna see? So why President Bill? The committee don't set already. So why if a cherry pick part of the committee people them wait for go meet with secretly? Why? Why? Why you not go just allow the process for continue? If anybody where you for meet with every day or every time regarding the Tripartite Committee, it will be your side because you equally represented the same number of representation where you get and the same number of representation APC get. Dr. Samura Kamara, APC they don't choose the representatives where for represent them na the committee, just as UNASEF don't choose the SLPP. So they not choose Dr. Kamara. They not choose them at all. Or they not choose them. So if APC say Dr. Kamara not for represent them na that committee day, so why you they pass BN? You know, say for any other thing, for committee, the possibility, quote and unquote, for extend. So you mean for extend the time now? So meaning that deliberately, una don't try not for adhere to the timing, and because things don't they go right, because probably the international community they continue for send money them. So now you feel safe or buy more time. Fumble them, to be honest. Maada Bio, like again, the writer talk about trust. And I be telling you clearly, Maada Bio don't do several things them way he act for like the other side trust him. And then two party me fumble them. I go repeat this over and again. They're not good for that country. They. SLPP, the reason, again, an open secret. The reason we make them agree to the tripartite, not to the implementation, and then they unfold so. Not to the fine print within the agreement, then be just want for the APC, then call off them boycott for going to parliament. So it not go look like Salon a one party state. So they agree to whatever agreement APC ask for satisfy that. So they don't get what they want. So now waiting president they do now for undermine the tripartite. Because then also come June, if nothing sober not come out of this, and that's not me fear as Sierra Leonean, not to for kind of like we then go say fearmongering or warmonger or something like that. But APC again, that selfish nature of them two parties. Then self go into that tripartite, not on behalf of Sierra Leoneans them, but on behalf of themselves. Because otherwise, therefore, we don't make them very clear. Say all the parties them will be wrong for being represented now this particular committee. But no, they're not doing them. And they're not even supposed to forget any business with Maada Bio and the SLPP administration. They're supposed for don't drag Kone go court. But then I kind of don't beat that issue there. Like kind of waiting to say a dead horse. So me famble them, this is my last point where I want to make. Maada Bio not to the right person for that country there. And not able for resolve Salon problem. And in fact, the way how things then they go so, Maada Bio go create a situation where we don't talk before. This way they behave so, this way we don't want to be accountable, we don't try for muscle the Auditor General, he go do any kind thing for make sure say if he no go third term or subsequent terms, Maada Bio go do any kind thing for let SLPP win 2028 because now only then it will be secure. You know that? So that fear they in him now. And because of that, it will bring the country down with him. Not a good person for that country there. It's just sad that our president, we're not good for that country there. If I'm Bulela Tapia and I'm for telling a boku tenki, and to me the solution is if you want stability in that country there, just allow the tripartite. And APC folks them, dear, una talk to una supporters them. Una reduce the anxiety. Una reduce the expectation. Because the APC folks, they so raise expectation for the outcome of this tripartite that not go born good picking. Because clearly, the outcome of this tripartite and I go meet APC the expectations. And I worry about that. Waiting will come next. Let God bless you out on our family. Let God bless the viewers. Let God bless we CEO. We work very hard with particularly the people in our salon. We reporters them. And let God bless them. Let God direct them all. And let God bless the presenters them. Naya within the diaspora. And by the way, on Saturday, we now Canada some place them and waiting. So we not get we not get for I not get 4 day and Matilda self not get 4 day next week, but we go find one nice program where we go replay for now. So we not go get something for watch, but you not get for be live, it go be a replay. So we not get for day on Saturday. But by God's grace on Sunday we go resume live broadcast. But again, Salon, the folks that are Salon can always did now almost every day, then they do live broadcasts. So we not discourage, we not stay tuned to the VOS, all platforms them for another episode of the programs then at Salon. Because every Saturday they get sports program and they get other programs them we're very entertaining, very interesting. So I go encourage you now for let una watch them program then day. And I want to say boku thank you to we people in our saloon, we reporters them, and all the people and the producers them, where they make everything possible go smoothly in the studio, in the salon. And on behalf of the entire viewers, again, they are big. Even though I don't agree with most of the politicians them, let me not swear them. Because if we swear them, and then they own the country. That's where they will come back for catch the country. So we don't want that. So let we pray, let God change their mind. Let God influence them in the right way. Let them do the right thing. Let them make the right decision. Fumble them. So let we pray for them, for let God change them. And before I go, I will give the last update of the poll for see if more people don't vote. For the YouTube, yes, more people don't vote. And let me try for refresh the Facebook one, where I go left with now in terms of the numbers them. So let I begin first with the Facebook. So according to the Facebook, the people now we get about 9 people and we don't vote, and 2 people of them 9 then they win at 25%. There's 8 people so 2 people of them 8 people and they win at 25%. Say they support President Bio invitation to Samura. It will support the tripartite effort, and 2 people are winning another 25%. Say go undermine the effort, and 4 people are winning 50% of the one they will vote now. Facebook, then say they're not sure whose effect it will get. Now let me go to the YouTube and see what in the results say on YouTube. So YouTube, we get 24 people that will vote. So 4% out of them 24, then they say it will support the effort, the invitation for peace talks, go support the Tripartite Committee's effort. And 96%, when an overwhelming majority say it will undermine the tripartite effort. So until next Thursday, me and Abdul Karim Kargbo, they tell una plenty thank you. Let God bless the one and only country where me and you two call Mama Salon, where we cherish so much. And let God direct we leaders them, and let God bless that country day. Until next week, una don't forget to for tune in on Sunday for another episode of the Social Media Review. But until Thursday, where by God's grace I go see una back, me and Abdul Karim Kargbo, they say una tata.
So that we go live